This podcast is brought to you by Sri Kandi Associates.
Looking for your first matrimonial house? Planning to upgrade? Look no further.
For your property matters, contact Sri Kandi Associates at 8788-3559.
And follow them on Instagram at srikandi.associates.
Sri Kandi, selling solutions, not promises. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Outside In.
Your go-to source for honest conversations about relationships and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go. Tak kena apa you punya intro hari ni.
Hari ni I nak tak lah. So today we have a guest kan, but it will be a very interesting one because okay, kita bagi dorang gambaran sikit lah.
Gambaran ya.
So they
you nak cat ke, you nak pit? Kita apa silakan.
I try pakai pensel je lah. Jadi diorang dapat tahu apa kita punya intention of today's episode.
Yes.
Okay, so korang mesti ada kan kawan-kawan atau kenalan yang going through a rough patch in their life, kan? So you are very concerned for them, kan? Very prihatin. So when you feel like diorang dah okay ke apa, then you reach out to them and you ask them, babe, you okay tak?
Yeah, okay, kita roleplay sikit.
Okay.
I babe.
You babe. Babe, you okay tak?
Okay je lah. Nak buat macam mana?
Ya ke? I tengok macam susah je.
Okay je.
Kan dia punya soalan. Dia punya jawapan selalu macam
Generally kita walaupun we're going through a hard time, kita tak nak menyusahkan orang lain kadang-kadang lah. 3/4 of the time selalunya dia punya jawapan dia is I'm okay.
Yes.
I'm okay, how about you? Gitu.
I'm okay, how about you? Yeah. And then nanti dia cakap macam ni ujian dari Allah and things like that lah. So we don't really know inside what is going on, the turmoil that is happening inside their mind, their heart, kan? So hari ni kita ada guest that is willing to expose tak? Bukan expose lah maksudnya macam let us in into her deepest feelings and thoughts lah. Okay, so without further ado kita dah intro ni. So with that, to introduce Sheila.
Hi Sheila, apa khabar?
Hi, Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum everyone.
Waalaikumsalam. Yeah, so before we actually go deep, tadi kita bersembang-sembang lah. We always sembang-sembang dulu dengan kita punya guest, kan? And I like Sheila punya energy. She's very expressive. Dia akan she's not afraid to share whatever that will be shared today lah, kan? In a sense where the comfort level is there, alhamdulillah. And I feel that kita punya chemistry pun ada juga. So insyaAllah it will be a good episode. Kita doa it will be a good episode.
InsyaAllah this today episode ni will be a safe space for you to share whatever that you want to share.
Yes.
And kita dah undang Sheila ni untuk datang. You all janganlah kecam ke apa. This one is kita punya, you all dah faham kan intention kita apa? Sebab kita tahu outside memang kita nak kena tabah dengan ujian Allah and things like that. But this is just a peek lah, a peek inside somebody's heart lah.
Even before this pun tadi kita kata macam we want to see, it's not just about the heart, but it's a broken healing heart, a healing broken heart.
Jadi Sheila ni you tengah healing dari apa ni sebenarnya?
Healing daripada banyak benda actually. Healing of the broken heart pun boleh lah juga kan. Tapi sampai bila nak heal tu, properly heal tu, I don't know.
Only time will tell lah.
Yeah, only time will tell. Or maybe like when my knight in shining armor tiba-tiba muncul. I don't know kan.
So a little bit of background tentang Sheila ni, maybe you can share.
Hi, my name is Sheila. I'm actually a Malaysian and I'm in Singapore here as a student. I'm doing my master's degree over here.
Wow, bukan jalan-jalan ya.
Betul.
Alhamdulillah dapat, because I got a scholarship to study here. So I took the opportunity to come here and gain a lot of experience, get a lot of friends over here, and also see you guys.
Alhamdulillah. Rezeki.
So back home, professionally, I'm actually an English teacher, teaching in a secondary school. And besides being a teacher, I'm actually also a freelance personal trainer. I'm also a kickboxing trainer as well. Memanglah nampak kecil.
Namanya kecil-kecil cili padi.
Betul. Yeah, and I'm a mother as well. I'm a mother with 2 young boys. My oldest is 13 years old, and the youngest is 10. So both boys. Yeah.
Faham lah ya dia punya stress level
The
dia.
chaos. The chaos.
So you ni single mother lah.
Yes, I am.
Single mother. Okay, so hari ni kita adalah beberapa soalan untuk you kan.
Panas.
So maybe the first question I have for you is, do you face any negative connotation tak dengan you punya status as a single mother or like janda?
Kata apa the term apa
Miss J.
Miss J.
Tak pernah dengan Miss J.
Miss J. Nanti orang tanya J tu apa?
Pandai lah you fikir.
Miss jodoh you kot.
I think in our own society, I mean back home also, like that status, when you as a woman you dapat that kind of that status kan, is like naturally it comes with a negative connotation to it, attached to it, you like it or not, because like people won't say it straight to your face like macam dia ni janda kan, mesti ada apa-apa ni, ataupun macam they will start talking about you, your life, and then they want to try as hard as possible to have a peek into your life, what actually happened between you and your ex-partner. Yes. Okay. So that they have something to talk about. That's why you have the makcik bawang and whatnot kan. Yes, definitely.
Kita pun actually jangan cakap makcik bawang lah. To be honest, kita pun kadang-kadang kalau tahu kan dia cakap, what happened now? Kita just macam curious.
It's a natural phenomenon for a human being.
Yes. However, you have to macam be very careful of your circle. Some people they may seem like very caring, they're very concerned, trying to ask you macam, are you okay? What actually happened? But in actual fact, they're trying to fish out information from you. Yes.
Dia nak tahu bukan pasal dia concern, nak tahu pasal dia kepo.
Yeah. So that macam okay, I got this piece of information, I would want to share with my own friends kat situ. Padahal kita tengah broken ni, tengah sedih whatsoever, all the whatever that is going on in your head, and then like I thought contoh I thought that you care about me, but no, you talk about me to your friends. Like kita bersangka baik dekat orang kan, orang tanya kita, people check in on us and things like that. We appreciate it. I do appreciate it if people were to ask me, how are you, how's things at home and things like that. But in actual fact, like most of them unfortunately they are trying to get things out from you, so that to sensationalize things, and then to have to think that something to talk about.
Dia macam kadang-kadang apa tahu, like bila kita dah luahkan kita punya hati kepada kawan kita tu, tapi dia pergi bilang orang lain, nanti orang lain fikir asal dia tu attention seeking ke apa. Dah jadi that kind of situation tau.
That is when when you go through that stage, you will know who is your support system, who are your friends actually. Yang jenis yang hot and cold pun satu hal juga.
Hot and cold.
Yes, ada. I do encounter people whom I regard as friends, tapi jadi macam hot and cold. I was like, I thought that you are my friend, I care about you, we expect the same thing juga lah, things like that kan. But I don't know.
Jadinya dia menghilang.
Yes. But I would say honestly lah, when things happen to me, there are a lot of things that I realize about myself, about my surrounding, about people around me as well. Yes.
Apa tu you realize?
Wow, the realization, kesedaran, the awareness gitu kan. So for once, of course lah, kita mana ada orang yang kahwin just at the end of the day you nak bercerai. No. I do have my fair share of things that I did in my past relationship and whatnot. So once everything is being finalized, once everything has ended, it is where actually I have to find a spot where I can put my foot down and try to pick myself up, because it is not easy It is not easy. I have to, think about work as well. I have to think about the kids. I do cry a lot at night, initially after, everything ended and whatnot. In that vulnerable stage kan, macam-macam you kan fikir tau. Macam-macam you kan fikir. And to come to this point, even after 5 years, I'm not, trying to prove to anyone that I am strong. I'm not strong. Like orang akan cakap macam, orang yang macam ni dah melalui liku-liku ujian hidup whatever. Dia ni kuat, dia ni tabah. No such thing. Serious.
Dia mungkin bukan kuat tapi dah biasa dengan dia punya kepahitan dunia lah, for example.
Maybe lah kot.
Okay.
You could say that as well. But yeah, in that vulnerable stage kan macam I look for people who I can, express myself, talk to them about how I feel, and then, cry about it without being judged, without people saying that, kenapa kau nak menangis ni? Alah, benda dah ni, benda dah lepaskan. Just let things go. Senang kau cakap let things go.
Tapi yang susahnya is not just you that is going through this. It's your kids as well.
Yes.
And you as a mother, you have to take care of their well-being. Tapi you sendiri macam dalam keperitan, dalam kesedihan.
Yes. And also, I live far away from my parents as well. Yes, because I'm in Selangor, my parents are in Penang. So macam bila dah at that stage kan, actually during my divorce pun, my parents didn't know about it. Yes, my parents didn't know about it. Not until the final proceeding tu lah, barulah my father got to know about it because he has to attend the court session as well.
Habis reaction diorang macam mana?
Macam, sejak bila? Gitu.
If I can be honest, right, he wasn't surprised.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't surprised. He wasn't surprised.
Naluri seorang bapa lah kan.
Yes.
Dia tahu something wasn't right.
However, I was macam segan nak share anything to my parents because like I feel that I made a decision to marry him. So whatever that comes along with it, I am responsible for it.
Tanggung gitu
Yes. So macam nak kata pride, it's not about pride as well. Tapi macam aku dah make that decision, aku tanggung whatever that comes with it. So yeah, so that is the consequences that I have to bear for me, I think.
Aduh.
Yes.
Wow.
So macam I'm pretty sure after the divorce kan, dia macam you have a few stage. Kita semua tahu pasal ada apa? 7
stages of grief.
Grief
Yeah.
So you ada macam part yang you macam sedih, tiba-tiba maybe you rasa marah. Did you go through all that?
Of course,
motion?
that is normal.
Yeah.
For me, it's normal. And then sometimes there are times where, tiba-tiba I feel so overwhelmed and then tiba-tiba nangis.
Tiba-tiba
nangis. Lepas tu tiba-tiba macam dia punya graph dia macam up and down.
Dia tak ada macam gini.
No,
dia macam tiba-tiba ke belakang.
Yes. It goes up and down. So like, as much as I try to convince myself untuk pujuk hati ni macam tak apalah, tak ada rezeki, mungkin ini orang kata ujian Tuhan, ujian Tuhan and whatnot, that I have to go through and things like that. But then I cannot lie to myself that I'm sad, I'm upset, I feel frustrated, I feel overwhelmed with things that I think that I do not know how to handle. Tak tahu mana nak. Yeah, I just do not know. Everything comes tiba-tiba like that. Macam, oh my God, how am I supposed to deal with this? I can't deal with this.
It's like when you married tu, you tak picture your life without your partner tau. Lagi in the equation sekarang ada anak kan. Jadi your life tu macam, aku dah pergi mana sekarang ni?
Dia macam kalau pasal I pernah bukan cerai tapi putus tu nak kan. So what I did after I putus tu,
buat apa?
Havoc. Tak ingat dunia, tak ingat Allah, rabak lah. I would say it was a very pasal in a sense we feel certain things during the relationship. Pasal bila putusnya hubungan tu, macam-macam emosi ada, the 7 stages of grief kan. Rasa sedih, rasa marah, rasa gila, apa-apalah the 7 stages tapi of course at that point in time ada dia punya kepahitan dunia yang kita rasa sangat tu, that I want to just like, you know what, screw the world, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. Tapi memang tak betul lah. Pasal
kadang-kadang I think bila you marah tu kan, jadi some of the actions that you did, macam you nak tunjuk your ex-partner yang you know I'm doing good lah, siap.
Tapi one good thing that came out of it, I got back my pecs on my body.
Fitness lah.
I became very fit after that. Pasal jatuh cinta kan dia.
But untuk Sheila pula, what was your process like?
Yeah.
It was hard for me as well. Like, you know, during that time, I was stressed out, I was depressed, I lost my appetite to eat. So the only way for me to start eating is to work out. After I work out, so I will feel hungry, so that will make me eat.
Okay.
Yes, that is how I actually, you know, slowly macam, you know, get back into how I used to be before, and yeah. And besides that, the coping, of course, like those who are very close to me, they know who they are, whereby, you know, okay, I would, if I feel the you know, overwhelming emotions coming, macam, okay, it's coming, I need to, you know, get things out and things like that kan. So I will call someone, I will call my friend to talk about it and things like that. Menangis pun, like I said, menangis and things like that. So at that time, I hope that my friend will not say, tak apalah, sabar.
That is something that we've heard a lot throughout these whole episodes. In outside in to the word sabar tu.
Macam trigger
dia trigger macam mana? Hello, aku tak cukup sabar ke? I've been through all this, aku tak cukup sabar lagi ke? Aku sabar kot, sebab itulah Allah uji aku. You know that kind of thing coming already.
Makin marah pula lagi ada.
Nampak tak? Okay, so what I want during that period of time is that, you know, you just listen. Don't say anything. You know, don't even offer to me, you know, macam if you were to suggest to me possible solutions for me to cope with things, with my emotions and whatnot. Maybe after I meroyan,
after you meroyan,
after I get things out and things like that. Sebab at that phase, right, I cannot really think. You know, I cannot really think sebab benda tu dia macam tangki, macam dah penuh tau. So you want to keluarkan isi tu semua so that you become, you know, as empty as possible, so that you can reset and then start over. Berapa kali reset tu tak tahulah. You know, you want to start over and things like that tu macam is hard. So yeah, I do appreciate those people who were there for me, and then, like, you know, they try to, you know, bring me across the bridge as well, you know, without being harsh. And then if I were to, you know, macam dah rasa macam tak tahan macam tu kan, I was like, are you free for coffee? Can we just go out for a while? I just need a breather. Okay, jom. Things like that. So I don't want anyone to fix my life. I know what I need to do, but it's just that at that spur moment of
need
time,
somebody to listen.
yes, I just want to get things out. And then at that moment also, there are days that macam, okay, contoh macam hari ni, okay, I'm okay. I feel that I'm normal. But the next day,
Crash.
Tapi bila waktu crash tu, I again, like I said, like cuba untuk pujuk diri, tak apalah, he's not meant for me contohnya. Because like after the divorce also, I started dating as well. And but then after that I got heartbroken again. During that broken time pun macam apa, yelah kita cuba untuk pujuk hati kita kan, macam dia, maybe he's not meant for me. Adalah Tuhan kena, adalah apa sebab apa Tuhan tak bagi dia dekat kita. Maybe sekarang ni nampak okay, but later on he's not actually good for us. Things like that. Kita cuba pujuk, and then after that rasa macam okay. Tapi I would say that there are certain days that I just let go. If I feel like I want to cry, I just cry. At least I feel better after crying. Macam bila macam kenapa dia tinggalkan aku buat apa, aku teruk sangat ke? That is the time. That is the time I question things. I started question things, which, you know, kalau macam a normal person would think like, like I said lah, macam kenapa dipikir macam tu? You know, bersyukur lah you have, you know, a lot of things in your life, but why are you thinking like that? Why are you questioning God, for example? Kan macam, am I not, you know, deserve love? You know, why do, you know, kenapa Allah nak uji kita macam tu? Like, don't I deserve a happy ending? Kenapa why, kenapa Allah, you know, jumpakan aku dengan orang-orang yang salah, yang, you know, ended up hurting me, that ended up, you know, make me heartbroken like this. Like, why? What did I do? Why? Kenapa? Like, susah sangat ke? Or memang takdir aku ni, lepas whatever that happened, memang nasib aku sampai ke mati tu, memang aku you know, I stay single until the day I die. Is it going to be my fate like that ke? Macam tu, that kind of yes, that kind of intrusive thoughts and yeah. But then after that, bila kita dah ni kan, dah nangis semua kan, lepas tu macam it's okay. Alright, I'm a bit calmer. Okay, I'm a bit calmer. You know, think.
Rationally lah.
Fikir nak buat apa. Because like, you know, there are other things that I need to think of. I need to think about work. I need to think about my kids as well. If let's say, like you say lah, if let's say mak dia pun macam tak betul, anak pun lagi lah tinggal langgang macam tu kan. So I wouldn't want my kids to see me in that state. But of course, sometimes I cannot help it. They do see me in the worst states ever. Yes, of course, they do see me crying and things like that. Tapi, you know, diorang pun macam tak boleh nak buat apa. Themselves, right? So
masa tu diorang dah faham lah situasi.
Yes, because I did not sugarcoat things. I used the D word as well when everything, you know, dah divorce and things like that. So I explained to them that we are living separately and this is the arrangements going to be like. So in between also, like, there are a lot of changes going on. And I could see the kids actually. Tapi itulah, again lah, with the kids also another overwhelming punya emotions and feelings coming. Because like, you know, with limited resources that I have, I cannot do much for the kids. And then plus, you know, I have to work and then I have to take care of them simultaneously.
Tanggungjawab tu berat ya.
Yes, and things like that. And yeah, to juggle a lot of things is hard actually. It's hard. So there are times that I broke down. It's like I feel like, you know, nobody cares about me, nobody cares about my struggles, nobody understands about my struggles. Nobody understands my struggles. Gitu kan. Like, you know, I've been put in this kind of situation. You know, orang yang tak faham, don't comment so much. Jangan cakap lebih. Because you are not in my shoe. You know, that kind of thing. You know, perasaan marah gitu kan.
Selling solutions, not promises.
Hello, I'm Ira from Sri Kandi Associates. For sellers, do prevent overcrowding by bringing in viewing groups at the different time slots. This is so that the potential buyers doesn't feel that the house is too small. And also, they can have some space to create their own renovation ideas. Follow Sri Kandi in Instagram at srikandi.associates for more tips.
I nak tanya juga. You ada 2 anak kan?
Yes.
Yeah. So during that time, right, diorang ada tak tanya pasal where is ayah ke, where is?
Because like we co-parent. So like ada masa, you know, I fetch them from the father's house and then, you know, I send them back and whatnot lah. So
they still have lah.
Yes,
both.
I want to be fair to them, even though whatever that has happened between us, I want to be fair to my kids as well. I don't want to shut them out, you know, from the father completely because of what I feel, you know, what I felt at that time. So I don't want. So I you know, as much as possible, I try to, you know, let them see the kids and whatnot. So yeah, cumanya biasalah, you know, behind closed doors, you know, they'll be fed with stories and whatnot. And yeah, kesian lah actually, because like they are still young and yeah, I was worried as well, you know, how they take things, you know, with what people say as well.
Yeah.
Sebab sebelah situ they will say that, oh, mak kau macam ni.
I think this was shared by Namira also from one of our episodes kan, yang pasal stepfather tu.
Apa ya.
Yeah, her struggle dia cakap was macam
Dengar
nak
cerita
percaya
daripada-
siapa.
Yes.
Because so many stories from both sides. Yeah, it's a bit of
So
challenge.
from since I know that is, you know, there's a high chance that that kind of thing will happen. So I make it a point like, okay, regardless of what happened, my job is when the kids are with me, I do my best to educate them, you know, to give them, you know, and to teach them what is right, what is wrong, so that, you know, one day they can grow up to be a man, you know, a better
respectable
person.
man.
Yeah, a respectable person. When we are in a vulnerable stage, people around us try to show their concern, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Macam, of course, yelah, dia orang macam risau tengok kita macam mana. They try to ask us and things like that. So that's where I feel like, you know, like if you are trying to brush off whatever your real emotion is, it's going to be very toxic. So that's where positive toxicity.
Toxicity.
Yes. Because like when that happens, you're actually denying the fact that you're denying your true feelings, whatever that you actually have, you know, you're experiencing. Like you said, you know, kita ni manusia, kita ada hati dan perasaan. So I don't think it is wrong for us to be vulnerable, to acknowledge our own feelings at that time. That, you know, I feel angry, I feel upset, I feel very sad, I feel like, you know, yeah, and just like you said, like, you know, let me be at the moment, you know, let me calm down, and then I'm good to go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I feel like grieving ni kan, dia macam not just loss as in kematian, but losing a marriage is also grief.
You
Kan?
grieve for loss.
Yeah, you grieve for a loss. So it's very important to understand that everyone has their own way of grieving. The duration is not specific. You have to grieve within 1 month kind of thing. Everybody
There's no
grieve.
time to heal.
Yeah, everybody grieve at their own time,
their
kan?
own pace, you know.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah, I think talking about just now the point that you mentioned about the co-parenting part, I feel that I think in terms of in divorce cases, because I'm also a child of divorce, so when these things happen, did it skew my perception of love and things like that?
Did it?
For a moment it did. For a moment it did, because I feel that I see an example close up to me. You know, growing up, I see certain things and things like that. So my idea of love berubah. It's like, kalau ada orang macam gini, you know, these kind of things. But and then what you mentioned also, you want to be fair to your children as well, because I feel that in this situation, which is I feel I commend you for that as well, because you mentioned that, you know, this is an opportunity for your children to grow up to be a respectable man. Because I feel that kalau kita tengok relationship ni fail, it's between the husband and the wife. Kita orang luar, kita kena ingat yang maybe they might not be a perfect husband, they might not be a perfect wife, but they could be a perfect father. Yeah. So kalau satu tanggungjawab tu kita tak boleh lunaskan, then at least we make up for that other option.
Yeah.
Which is to be at least a responsible father. Kalau dua-dua tak boleh, kau jangan nak menyusahkan orang punya hidup. Faham?
Ui, lah. Marah.
Sorry, curhat.
Faham. But do you face macam, because you have your child kan, and you are concerned about their well-being, like their perception, and then orang luar pun ada judgement kan, do you feel pressured to find love again?
No.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Oh. I mean, you did go through a dating phase for a while.
Of course.
Yeah, just because to fill the void that was left in the heart.
Not actually to fill the void, but, you know, like
To
I'm
try
giving
again
myself a chance.
Okay.
You know, so what I failed before, you know, let me try again and see how things go.
Right.
I'm giving myself a chance sebenarnya. But yeah, I think there is a reason why things didn't work out in between as well. Maybe, you know, Allah is trying to tell me that this is not the right time for you to have a husband yet. You need to fix yourself first.
Right.
I need to fix myself first before I can, handle other things. Kalau diri kita sendiri pun tak betul, macam mana kita nak handle diri kita, anak-anak, handle
Orang
me lagi.
lainnya.
Yes, things like that. There will be more coming. So I think I should be grateful with the time that is given right now to add value to myself, for example, to find myself as well, and also to do the best with my children, to spend more time dengan dorang and things like that without any interference from anyone.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Tapi in your experience tu kan, dating bila you time single dulu dengan dating bila you ada anak tu, macam mana difference dia?
Right now it's like, after being, gone through that phase kan, like of course the way how I see relationship is totally different already. Sebab yelah dulu masa kita muda-muda dulu, kita ada goals, okay, dah jumpa orang, okay, it's time for me to settle down. Okay, I settle down, I have children and then things like that. So after divorce tu macam dia akan jadi lain. So first of all is like, whether or not that man will be able to accept me. One. Two, will be able to accept my children. Yeah, because I come in package.
Buy one get
Buy
two.
one get three.
Get three.
Buy one get two. Gitu lah. Not trying to market myself, but yeah. But that is the fact, right? That is the fact, because I come with a package. So honestly, I look for someone who can can be a partner, besides companionship, yelah,
To nurture
jujur cakap macam I do long for, I do want to have someone. Kalau ada jodoh, I tak tolak. Tapi, to find the right person,
Bukan senang lah.
it's hard.
Macam the dilemma.
Yes,
Dilemma
yes.
dia.
It goes back and forth. Sometimes I feel like I want to go forward. I feel that, okay, I'm ready. I just want to move forward. But then there are certain things that holds me back. And, I will start questioning myself. Okay, if I were to expect so much from a man, from another person, if, of course, that person, he will have expectations towards me as well. It goes both ways, right? What if I cannot live up to the expectation?
Oh.
What if I fail him? What if I'm not what he imagined or visualized? Like
Because macam dah ada the experience of I thought I was enough, but then apparently not. That's why orang ni tinggalkan I.
Yes.
So for that to happen again is a very big fear of yours lah.
Yes. And then macam with whatever that's happening right now and things like that, macam I jadi macam bukan takut, macam think a lot kat situ. Itu baru kita belum sampai anak-anak lagi.
There will be another whole different questions coming up.
Yes. I would bukannya macam I would say that again, like after 5 years I do not know. There are some parts of me that I think I've healed. There are some parts that I think I'm not healed yet. And the part where especially macam nak forgive tu macam it is hard. Like, again, macam I would how do I say, as much as I want to forgive and forget, sebab yelah kita pun ada buat salah juga kan. Tapi macam benda tu somehow sekali-sekala dia akan datang balik macam
It's like macam that little earworm yang cannot get out of your head. Kita fikir kita dah okay, kita macam alamak datang lagi.
Tapi kalau you tengok orang-orang yang in your position kan, and then they find love again, and then you tengok dia betul-betul bahagia, macam does that give you hope, atau you what does that make you feel?
I respect women who have, bila lepas dia dah cerai, lepas tu they got married, they remarried and things like that. These women, they have my respect because they are willing to take risk. Sebab being gone through all that process, kita tahu masa zaman dating dia macam ni, lepas kahwin dia macam itu. So like yang kita takut dia macam, okay, adakah dia masa zaman kita kenal tu will be macam consistent. Dia punya apa vibe ke whatsoever, yes, will be consistent even though lepas kahwin. Macam this man is not actually taking advantage of you. You know, sebab you know, like people like me, bukan orang kata apa nak riak ke whatsoever. Like I can say that I'm quite stable because I have a stable job. You know, as a government servant, I have a stable job. I have a house. I have a car. I have kids. Kalau untuk seorang perempuan, benda tu dah cukup dah sebenarnya. Cumanya I tak ada suami je. Kan? So for that person to be my suami or to be my husband, that person, that man has to be someone who is very strong for the three of us to lean on. He has to be the anchor kat situ. Because like kadang-kadang kan macam I penat lah nak jadi alpha. Faham. I have to lead. I don't want. I'm not the alpha person, you know. But in situations, yes, in situation like this, I don't have a choice but to lead. You know, especially when I have kids, kan, I have to lead. So
you also want someone to take care of you.
Yes, I want to be pampered as well. I want to be the damsel in distress. You know, I need saving.
Dia macam ayah tak boleh buka botol ni.
Yes, padahal aku boleh buka je.
dah physical instructor, apa, trainer, Muay Thai dia boleh sap sekali pecah.
Kadang-kadang kalau macam contoh macam kalau gym kan, alah dumbbell 20 pound kan boleh je. Tolong.
Wow. Yeah, you just want somebody to take care of you.
To be baby in a sense.
Nah. You know that feminine energy kan, Mak Salih always said the feminine energy kan. Yeah, so right now I'm in my masculine gitu.
Masculine gitu. Faham.
Because like, you know, I have to take the lead. Tapi at some point penat. I mean, I think men also feel the same as well. You know, in any relationship, that's why sometimes, you know, when they come home, they want to be babied by the wife as well.
Baby.
Yes.
I agree.
Masuk je ayah.
Yes, padahal dia boleh je kan. I would want that as well. Sebab macam just to recharge, to be vulnerable with your partner is a good feeling actually. Macam kau dimanjakan tu macam tapi macam I think it's like
So all that Sheila have shared ni kan, this is what is in her heart lah. Kan, betul. Tapi I like what you said just now, off cast.
Okay, so basically what Sheila shared off cast just now kan, you mentioned that, you know, kadang-kadang ni kita semua, okay, we talk about human beings in general, we all have emotion. Kita punya anger, cara kita nak meluahkan kegeraman kita and things like that. Tapi apa yang membuat yang berbeza untuk kita semua ni ialah kita beragama Islam. Kan?
Cuba you explain lagi better than me lah kan.
Dia tak better nak explain semua tadi. Dah hilang suaranya. Yeah, I mean, of course, you mentioned earlier on tadi you punya emotions and things like that yang kadang-kadang you feel that there are certain things that you want to do because kita beragama ni, kita tak akan buat benda macam itu. Dia cuma jadi permainan dalam kepala kita je.
Yes. And this kind of things I rasa, you know, I can only share with only a few people who really knows me, who really knows my journey and why I said that where I come from. I cannot just simply throw my words like that. People will be like, perempuan gila lah, apa lah dia nak cakap macam tu kan. Yeah, of course, kalau kita ikutkan marah kita, lain jadinya. Kalau boleh if I can, you know, annihilate that person that I really hate, dah lama dah aku buat. Seriously, like, you know, I can think of whatever cerita horror, macam cerita Saw ke apa kan, macam mana
Saw, yeah.
Yes,
You cut your arm or you die.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But at the end of the day, what do you get out of it? So macam, you know, at that point kan, I rasa macam kerdilnya aku. You know, like, you know, I cannot do much. Regardless of how much emotions that I have towards that person, walaupun tak suka macam mana, I cannot do much. You know, I cannot do much. The only person that I can actually express, you know, my true feelings, to let things out, is to God, is to Allah. So that's where orang kata, yelah, that's why ada sebabnya jugalah kenapa Allah uji kita supaya kita sujud dekat dia. Kalau katalah, I was thinking to myself, and also I shared this with my ex-biras, macam tu kan. Macam I said lah, kalau katalah kita ni tak diuji, mungkin hidung kita ni melangit. Kita takkan pandang, kepala kita takkan tunduk di bawah. Kita takkan sujud dekat Allah. We will never do that. So macam this is actually, you know, macam ujian ni just to bring you closer to Him. Just to say that, okay, I'm here with you. What do you want? Come to me. You know, that kind of thing. So I prayed. One of the things that, you know, of course, bukan nak cakap I ni apa bagus ke whatsoever. That's where I started tahajud and you know, bangun and then, you know, get things out, cry and things like that. And of course I do, yelah, sebab kita nak heal kan, nak go through that phase tu is difficult. During the day I'm okay, tapi bila the moment sujud, the last sujud tu, time tu lah menangis. Time tu lah menangis kan. Menangis. Lepas tu, I pray for, you know, so that Allah can heal my heart.
He's the only one that can heal.
Walaupun benda tu dia takkan instantly you will get it, but the moment you get it, you'll be like, oh, did something just happen? You know, that kind of thing. Like you pass through that. You kind of pass through that, and then that's what I feel also. And then I do have friends yang macam you know, encourage me to do that as well. Tahajud, you know, things like that. So that's where kita macam bila kita buat benda macam ni, kita recenter our own self balik, so that we can go through all this. Kita doakan supaya kita ni, you know, diberi kekuatan. But of course, again, in that vulnerable state of mind also, I did it came across to my mind as well, macam okay, it's because like, you know, I've been so heartbroken macam tu kan. Should I ask Allah to tutup hati I untuk mana-mana lelaki? Yes, I did. You know, that crossed my mind as well. But again, I was like, be careful with what you wish for. Takut nanti macam you minta something, lepas tu different things pula happen because of what you prayed for. Because like masa tu yelah sedih kan, kita sedih macam kenapa lah dia buat kita macam tu. Macam apa kurangnya aku, tahulah aku tak cantik macam Miss Universe ke Miss whatever ke, tapi still kan. I it came across my mind like that, macam tutuplah hati aku untuk mana-mana lelaki, so that, you know, I don't have to go through any heartbreak anymore. Let me just, you know, focus on my kids, raise them up. Tapi at the same time macam I don't nak manja-manjakan.
InsyaAllah lah, kita
because
semua,
like my kids will be growing up, they will leave the nest soon. And nanti I tinggal sorang-sorang. Betul tak? I tinggal sorang-sorang. So that's why I have friends yang macam tak apalah, since nanti kita akan pension, we have money.
Boleh travel, solo travel.
Yes, just doakan supaya kita ni sihat tubuh badan, we can travel the world and things like that. And then if let's say kalau perlu, we just check into mana-mana rumah orang tua-tua ke whatsoever.
Sampai gitu.
We macam fikir sampai ke tahap situ kan. Macam because like rumah orang tua-tua sekarang macam not that rumah orang tua-tua lah.
Dah ada activities.
Yes, you get to socialize with people and things like that. Yelah, I was thinking juga like takkanlah kita dah tua nak susahkan anak. They will have their own lives and things like that. So let them be. So I need to think for myself where I should go, what should I do with myself. So that's where friends comes in.
nak kena ada support system.
Yes, support system. Besides your family, you have to make sure that the friends that you keep are the friends that you have macam sampai bila-bila lah.
Yes, we need support lah kita. We can only be strong alone, you know. We need people to help us, and most importantly Allah.
So if I may add,
Selling solutions, not promises.
Hello, this is Ira from Sri Kandi Associates again. Do you know when you take up a HDB loan, the CPF from your ordinary account will be wiped off first before HDB disperse you the final loan amount. Meaning, the more CPF you have in your ordinary account, which is your OA, the lesser loan will be dispersed to you. Contact Sri Kandi Associates at 8788-3559. Sri Kandi, selling solutions, not promises.
Some people, some women, lepas dia divorced, she started, dressing up, do things that she was not able to do while she has a husband and things like that kan. Tapi there are some people yang macam sidetrack juga.
Okay.
So it's because of some people yang sidetrack, dia macam yelah setitik nila rosak susu sebelah macam tu lah. So like again the coping, how the person copes actually is different. Yeah, some people they macam sidetrack, they seek validation. So when they try so hard to seek validation from other men, so that's where macam other men take advantage kat dia orang. And again, like bila this kind of things happen, a lot of negativity will comes in.
Jaga-jagalah.
So this man akan pandang perempuan tu itulah. So bila when they encounter other women, single woman, divorced woman, so they will have this mindset macam perempuan yang bercerai ni nak tu je.
Faham.
Nak tu je.
Salah ya.
So I don't say everyone, I don't say everyone. But then again, some women juga bila dia dah bercerai, bila dia nak cover up, her status or I do not know whatever, she will try hard to look for someone and to get married untuk nak tutup mulut orang sekeliling. Yes.
Sebabkan itu.
Yes. So that people won't talk about you for being single and whatnot.
Just to get rid of the status.
Yes. So it's like macam marriage too is like getting married again will be like the band-aid for you. Which is very dangerous, I think. Yeah. So that's why macam when I think about it, like macam again lah, benda ni is individual preference. If you find the right person, go for it. No harm done kan. Tapi if you think that you're doubting yourself, you think that person is not the right for you, just back off. Yeah. And I think a lot of macam single woman, single mother, dia orang ni macam berjaya somehow. Yeah, some people dia orang macam start from nothing. Bila dah bercerai, they started their own business. They become very successful.
Betul.
They become very successful themselves and whatnot. So yeah, they are very strong. I commend them. That
I mean, you should speak about yourself as well. You mean you're here for your masters? I master of puppets. You see, I mean, of course, it kind of gives you a drive. Certain things that happen in your life, it gives you a drive to pursue something else.
Yes.
But also, kita manusia, you still want that emotional attachment to something.
Yes. When you have children, it gives you more reasons to do so as well. So the reason why macam I come to Singapore alone, I have to leave my kids behind, and hoping that whatever that I do is macam orang kata berbaloi, and I want to become my children's role model. Even though like okay, I want them to see that walaupun my mother susah payah and things like that, but I'm inspired by her. I'm inspired by what she did for us, to raise us up and things like that. Nice. I want that because like I do believe that my children, they must be better than me. They must be. They cannot be. Yeah, they must be better.
But the mom already set the bar so high. Masters.
You orang kena lah.
PhD. InsyaAllah boleh.
You never know, right? You never know.
Yeah.
I want to be that for them. To add value to myself, so that they look up to me. They see that okay, even though this happens to my parents, this happens to my life, I am not a failure. That's what I always tell my kids as well. Regardless of what people say, that you come from a broken family, ke macam mana pun, just ignore them. Prove to them that you are not like that.
Break the cycle.
Break the cycle.
Break the cycle. That at some point, bila you berjaya nanti, you will see siapa yang datang merangkak dekat kau. Right now you are struggling because of what people around you say about you, say about your parents and whatnot kan. Of course, I kesian. I know, even though dia orang tak cakap, I know. Tapi macam that's why I said, study hard so that you do well in your life, you get a stable job. I'm not there always. I won't be there for you. Kan? I won't be there for you. You have to fend for yourself at some point. So when you are successful, bila dah berjaya nanti, you see siapa yang datang kat you nanti.
Bagi semangat dekat anak-anak you.
Yes, have to lah. Macam don't just give in to whatever that people say about you, people label. So what? So what? So what? So what? So what?
Wow.
Prove it that you are different. Prove it that you have something in you. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Wow, guys.
Wah, dia macam start macam gitu. Macam dia punya experience juga macam gini, macam sedih, lepas tu macam marah, lepas tu
Betul, ending dia bangkit lah. Kita bangkit.
Oh, janganlah.
Minta maaf jiran.
Wow, but I love this sharing. Oh my gosh.
It kind of
Sheila.
gives a lot of perspectives.
Yeah.
And emotions jugalah.
Dia macam we are only human, but kita ada, of course we go through the process and all the motions, but then kita memang ada that strength to pick ourselves back up and like bangkit. Yes, Sheila. Sheila kat sini.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you so much, Sheila. I think today is kita pun rasa dia punya
kita rasa macam nak diri ni.
Lepas ni I bangkit. Gitu. But Alhamdulillah, I think of course first and foremost thank you for coming all the way.
Thank you for having me as well.
And the whole situation of really puts us to cross paths together. I mean, who would have thought you are staying in Selangor.
Good.
But because you are studying in Singapore, dapatlah kita bertemu and share this story with all of us, of all of our listeners also lah.
InsyaAllah all of you guys listening also can benefit lah. We know lah for a fact that some of you guys listen to us and you are also single mothers and you are going through something like Sheila. So insyaAllah this episode will give you that drive,
Bangkit.
that bangkitness, that so what, okay?
Yes.
InsyaAllah it will benefit you. And it will macam make you feel macam, yes lah, that is finally somebody said it lah. That is exactly how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, if you
This is
also,
for you.
if korang yang nak datang pun nak session macam ni juga, DM kita.
Boleh.
Okay.
Tak ada masalah.
InsyaAllah. Tapi
kalau nak cari rumah macam mana?
nak cari rumah, carilah Sri Kandi Associates.
Yes, you can contact Sri Kandi Associates at 87883559.
Jangan lupa untuk follow them kat Instagram di srikandi.associates. Make sure korang follow tau. I want to see the numbers fly. Okay, gitu.
Sri Kandi,
Selling solutions, not promises. We have come to the end of another episode of Outside In.
if you like what you hear, please follow us on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube.
Share it with all of your friends and family members so that they can benefit from this episode, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
Till next time, we'll see you guys. Assalamualaikum.
Wassalam.